my story starts at the beginning of the school year this year. As far as my family makeup, I'm a married man. I have 4 children, 3 sons. Ronnie Farrell and Terron Edwards Jr. And I have a daughter, Golden. Now, Golden is my daughter by marriage. Which means I came into her life when she was about 4 years old, and she's probably the only daughter I'll ever have. So that's the co-parenting thing. Anyway, Golden is a student over at Golden my year. This is the first year that she actually, had a chance to catch a school bus to school. Now, Golden being a 3rd grader, being a 4th grader this year, like many other children, sometimes she doesn't listen. Smart as a whip, but a little mischievous at times. Anyway, the reason this story relates to co-parenting is I had an incident going back to the beginning of the time of me dating her mother, way before we were even married. Where I was introduced to her father. Our first time really getting a chance to sit down and talk to him, he had some concerns about me yelling at his daughter, because at that point I had as I believe I treat all children the same way, with love and accountability, because we want to keep people safe. We want to keep our children safe. So the first thing I said was, I did yell at your daughter several times, and I explained the situations, and I told him I just had to explain to him and help him understand that it's like a time might come where me being able to just kind of reach out and without any kind of restraint talk to her and just redirect and recorrect may save her life. And then I proceeded to show him the pictures in my wallet, which included my 2 sons at the time. TJ wasn't born yet, Terron Edwards wasn't born yet, the junior, but my 2 sons at the time, Ronnie and Farrell, and his daughter Golden, our daughter Golden, and I just told her, hey man, this is out of love, so we garnered an understanding. It hasn't always been perfect, but one thing, I think we left that situation and situations afterwards, because it took time, took years, was that we've established we might always see eye to eye, but we do have a mutual love for Golden, and it's all about the children, and it's co-parenting. But fast forward back to this first day of school. I get Golden off of her school bus, so I come on my lunch break from here, we're on our way, and get her off of her school bus, which is about 2 blocks from school, 2 blocks from our house, because I understand Golden's a little mischievous sometimes, and this is new for her. But anyway, she gets off her bus, which I believe was going to be on one side of the street, so I parked on the other and waited on the other. But she gets off her bus and sees me, and in excitement, she starts to run out into the street. Now, fast forward, now just thinking back to the situation I had with her dad and what I said, about saving her life. I screamed out, stop, because as she's running across the street, there's a big old SUV that just pretty much just blows a street sign, and if it would have hit her, it would have been tragic, but being able to just yell out instinctively, like she's my own daughter, which she is, just stop, and just, it saved her life. So that's just kind of my story about, co-parenting and just understanding it, understanding it's all about the children. It's all about what's best for our children. And, we have to, put our babies first.
I see it, but I won't stop. See it, but I won't stop. I hear it, but I won't stop. Hear it, but I won't stop. I feel it, but I won't stop. Feel it, but I won't stop. The bridge I must keep.